Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today, I want to sit down and I really want to have a really good discussion with, everybody that fits in the plastic boat nation. From the pelican bass raider, to the predator, to the sun dolphin, to the intruder, to the quest angler, to the twin troller, to the I think they call one called the mill high light skiff. Even add the inflatables in. The bass hunter. I've seen how versatile these boats are. And I know there's a little small hidden feud between all of them to see who's the best one. And who likes what best, and all that's good. But I think overall, it is a category of boats, fishing boats that are very, very versatile. If you look on the web, you can search anything, mods and things. I've seen people put decks on them. I've seen people put all types of different anchoring systems on them. I've seen them put live scope on them. I've seen them put bigger motors on them. I've seen them do a lot of things in these boats. I've seen them fish with them in rivers, oceans, lakes. The overall stability of these boats and the fish abilities of the boat have been proven over and over again in this world. And I like to say there's thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of owners out there of small plastic boats. And the question that I want to ask you all, do you think we have reached or maximized what we can do with these boats? And where I'm coming from when I'm talking about that is, with all the nice mods and the things that people do with these boats, is it over? Have we met the top of the mountain of what we can do with these boats? I myself have a couple of questions that I want to talk to you all about and ask you for your opinion. You ones out there that have kayaks and small bass boats and stuff like that, I also like to have y'all opinion on it, whether you like these style boats that I'm talking about. I guess the number one question that I want to ask each one of y'all is, where do we fit? Now, when I say where do we fit, you got your category with your 21-footer fiberglass, aluminum bass boats. You got the top of echelon bass tournaments throughout this country, big time money and everything. And then you have a very, very interesting category when it comes down to smaller boats. I'm talking more of your local fishing clubs that you see more rooted to local people, all the way down to the fast-growing industry of kayak fishing. It's something that has grown a great deal. I have a confession. I love watching other YouTube creators who, a lot of them fish out of kayaks. And I just love that. I just love to watch it. I myself, I'm kind of real hesitant and kind of scared to have a kayak. I like to have a little, even though it's not much more, but I like to have a little something more stable for me to stand up on. And I know there's some kayaks out there that are well known for being much more stable than others. But I think when you compare the two, it's very hard to find a kayak that can have the stability of a bass raider, a bass hunter, a boat of that style, due to mainly to the way that it's made. You have one that's like a kayak style base to it, where you have one like the bass raider that has a pontoon style base to it. But my question is, where do we fit? Where do we fit? The fire within me is a competitive fire. Of course, we don't have live wells to put fish in. We don't have the big motors to be able to shoot down the lakes and stuff super fast to be with the big boats. But we do have stability. We do have something that is very efficient on the water. In the competitive world of fishing, you have circuits, leads, just things that the fishermen, us fishermen can, if we desire to dip into, we can compete in. Kayak fishing is set up where they have this catch, photo release setup. To me, that's the perfect setup for the small plastic boat style category. But do we fit fishing in the kayaks tournaments? Do they accept us? I've not seen that yet. My only experience with fishing in any type of tournament style format, we have a local pro angler here, Brian Latimer. Most people know him as B-Lat. He gives 3 month-long tournaments throughout the year where you can qualify. The format of that tournament was no matter what style boat you fished in, you could fish in. Whether it was a bass boat, whether that was a kayak, whether it was a bass raider, whether it was a whatever type of boat it was, you was welcome to fish. You don't really see that, or I haven't seen it out here, where a person can kind of scratch their itch or settle down that fire within them to compete on some level of competition out here. Do anyone out there know of a league or anything that accepts our criteria of boats? Have anyone participating in it? I would love to know. I'm pretty sure there are many that are gonna watch this video, and I hope there's a lot that watch this video and want to know this too. Because no matter what level of competition it is, I think a lot of people out there will really want to do this type of format, and I myself included. But is it something that is already going on that I don't know about? Or is it something that others may feel that if we're not accepted in the other tournament formats and criteria boats and standards, do you think there's enough ground or enough movement out there in our criteria boats to have our own division? I don't see why not. I think that many people out here have already proven how the plastic boat can really be efficient on the water and be good tools to use in bass fishing, any other type of fishing. You know what I'm saying? I guess I don't need to just say bass fishing. There's other type tournaments out there that they do crappie fishing. There's other tournament styles that I never knew they do. But my whole point is do we fit in them? Where do we fit in them? I would like to ask that, if you're out there and you're looking at this video, leave a comment. Give me your opinion of what you think about where we fit. Of course, you don't have to be a plastic boat owner. You can just be somebody that have a jumbo boat. You can be somebody that have a bass boat. I'd like to know your opinion. Boats. Hold on one second. Sorry, y'all. But I love watching tournaments, and I love seeing the competitive part of fishing sometimes. And I would love to get involved in it a little bit more than I have. But I'm like at a wall. I don't know which way to go. I don't know if it's possible. And I guess that's what I want to do. I want to open the conversation. You can leave comments or whatever. I've been thinking about going live for the first time and maybe having a more open, in-person live conversation about this. But I just like to know y'all opinion of what you think about where do the Plastic Boat Nation stands. Is it something that you all think about, or do you think that we've reached the the mountain of what we can do with these boats. I'll be curious to know. I really don't have anything else to say about the subject other than just, leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about it, whether they're positive or negative, you know what I'm saying? I mean, keep it cool, everybody, but, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me how you feel about it. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for, checking out my video. And I just say in advance, I appreciate all the likes. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to turn that bell notification on. I normally update my channel every Thursday of each week, one time a week, with new fishing content or things that's pertaining to fishing. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and I'll holler at y'all on the next one.